Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing what is SEO and how to use it to your advantage for your small business. If you guys like me and my channel, make sure you subscribe down below and turn on that post notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a new video. And just for a little context on why I'm making this video, a few weeks ago I made a video on how to grow your small business without paying any money for it. And in that video I mentioned SEO, and I also mentioned that if you guys want to see it, I could make a video on that. So that's what this video is. Now when it comes to SEO, I do have a few little tricks up my sleeve, and I'm going to be sharing those at the end of the video. These are my secret weapons to get almost all of my videos ranked in search, and quite a few of my products on my Etsy shop ranked in search as well. So if you guys want to hear about those, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Also, there will be a written out version of this video on my website, which that blog post will be linked down below for you guys for your convenience. And if you guys want to know more information on any of the things I'm talking about, you can use the links in the description box down below. If there's something that maybe I think you might need clarification on or whatever, I will link some different videos on it. Or if I'm talking about a specific site that's helpful or something like that, I will link that as well below. And with that, let's get on to the video. So just in case you don't know, SEO stands for search engine optimization, and let's break that down a little bit. So a search engine is anything from Google to YouTube to Yahoo. Anything like that that you can search something on is called a search engine. And then search engine optimization is basically when you create something, whether it's a blog post or a YouTube video, when you create something, search engine optimization is optimizing the chances for your video or your blog post or whatever it is to get found through a search engine. So for myself personally, I use SEO a lot for videos. So for example, for YouTube videos, when you're thinking about SEO, what you want to include is keywords. So when you go underneath one of your videos on YouTube, there's a title section, a description section, and a tags section. So the main thing you want to do to optimize YouTube as a search engine and get your videos found through YouTube search is to use really good keywords, and specifically long tail keywords. Now when I say long tail keywords, I mean, like for this video, instead of typing in SEO and only SEO for one of my tags, instead I'll type in what is SEO and how to use it or something like that, so that way it's longer. The thinking behind that is something that's a small keyword like just SEO is really highly searched, but it's also very competitive because there's a lot of people that have made videos on that. Versus if I use the tag what is SEO and how to use it, then that is way less competition and people will still be searching for that. So my video is more likely to be found in that search ranking. As well as putting that in the tags. If that's the main keyword that I'm targeting for my video, then I also want to put that in my title and in my description box somewhere. That way when YouTube is looking through the videos and trying to categorize if something is appropriate to come up in search when someone's looking for SEO videos, then I need to make sure that I have that specific tag typed out the same way in my tags, in my description, and in my title. That way when somebody searches it, my video will come up for that. And it's the same way for like a blog post, for example. When I make my blog post there's a section that's called tags, and I type out my tags and I press enter and then type out a new tag and press enter, and that is how people find your article or your blog post or whatever it is through Google. And I use Bluehost, by the way, for my website and for my blog. I'm not sure how other platforms compare to Bluehost, but that's what I use. And a good thing about YouTube videos too is that if people are searching for something on Google and then they go under the videos tabs, most of the time the videos under the video tab on Google are YouTube videos. And if that's the case and your search engine optimization is good, then your video will show up on Google and on YouTube to rank in search for those keywords you're targeting. Also, when it comes to business stuff, like for me, my website and my Etsy shop are both what I want to rank in search, as well as my YouTube channel. But as far as promoting my products, it's my website and my Etsy shop that I want to rank in search. Again, Etsy is also a search engine, and if you think about it, a lot of times people don't just go on Etsy to scroll through stuff. They go on Etsy when they're looking for something specific. So for that reason, it is very much a search engine. And again, just like YouTube and blog posts and all that stuff, there's a section for tags when you're listing an item on Etsy, and you want to type in tags that pertain to whatever product you're listing, but you also don't want them to be too oversaturated. And now the main problem with Etsy tags though is that there's a character limit for each tag, and I think you can only do 13 tags, versus like YouTube and blog posts, there's no limit to the amount of characters that can be in one tag. So again, that's just something that you kind of have to work around a little bit. But again, just like YouTube and a blog post, you want to put the stuff that's in your tags also in your description somewhere and in the title for your product. That way people find it when they're searching for it. Really quickly, I just want to talk about how to know where your traffic is coming from, and then we'll get into my secret weapon for SEO and how to help your SEO. So for this example, I'm going to be showing in YouTube how to find where your traffic is coming from. There are other ways for Etsy and different stuff as well. So if I can find a video on that, I'll link it. But just for this, I'm going to be sharing on YouTube because I know that best, I think, at least. So I'm just going to show you guys on the app. I'm going to do a little screen recording since I have my phone right here, but I don't have my laptop on me. But it's pretty similar to a laptop as well, and it's actually even easier to find your analytics on a computer versus the app. But for this, I have the YT Studio app, and I'm logged into my account, and you can see my most recent video at the bottom, and then at the top it has my analytics. I'm going to click the View More button, and then when I'm here, it gives me my different views and my subscriber count and all kinds of stuff like that. So you guys are actually going to see a lot of the analytics from my channel. But you're going to go to the Discovery tab, and right there it gives you your traffic sources. So at the top it says impressions, then impression click-through rate, then traffic source type. That's what you want to look at, is traffic source type. So my top one, as you can see, is 51%, and that is YouTube search. And again, that is through SEO. So if you guys want to know how many people are finding your videos through SEO, that's where you need to go. And then you can click on that and it will break it down even more from what areas people are finding it in. And when you go onto YouTube Studio on your computer, it breaks it down even more and gives you different things that people have typed in on YouTube search to find your videos and stuff like that. And if you're curious for specific videos, you can also go onto the videos and then go under analytics and find the same area, and it will tell you the search terms that people have found it from and the percentage of people that have found it from search and all that jazz. So that's how you know if your SEO is working or not. And I would say mine is, because I mean 51% of my viewers are from YouTube search right now as we're speaking. So I hope that little rundown was helpful for you guys, and now I'm going to share my secret weapons that I talked about at the beginning of the video that you guys have probably been waiting the whole entire time. Specifically for Etsy, my secret weapon is eRank, and that is a site where you can, again, put in your shop name and log into it and everything, and then it brings up your information on your post and stuff like that. So it tells you how highly searched a tag is that you maybe have put underneath a product, and if that tag is super highly searched and you're never going to get found through it, it'll tell you it's a really bad tag. Or if it's a really good tag that people are searching for but there's not that many people that have listed a product under it, then it'll tell you that it's a really good tag for your item to get found on. So that site is super helpful to know how your SEO is doing for an Etsy shop. And then for YouTube specifically, TubeBuddy, and I'll put the names up on the screen because I feel like sometimes I talk a little bit quickly, so you might not be able to hear what I'm saying, but TubeBuddy has been my very best friend to figure out SEO on YouTube. And now it is free, but to get some of the extra things that I'm going to be talking about, you do have to pay. But even if you just get the free version, it is super helpful because it helps you figure out how highly searched a specific tag is and how likely a video is to rank in search. Now, the main thing that's helpful when you pay the membership is it gives you what's called a weighted and unweighted when you're looking up the tags, and the weighted is going to be for your specific channel, how likely you are to rank in search for something, and then the unweighted, which you get with the free version, is going to be how likely in general any video is to rank in search for that. So a lot of times the unweighted is a lot better than the weighted version is, or it can be the other way around too. If like it's in your specific niche, it could be that it's a little bit higher, that you're more likely to rank in search. But yes, those are my secret weapons that I highly recommend, and as I said earlier, there'll be links for more videos that I find helpful, or links to TubeBuddy and eRank down below if you guys are interested. And I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you like me, my channel, or my videos, make sure you subscribe down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a new video. And if you guys want to see my blog post that goes along with this video, more videos of mine, my social medias, or again some of the things I said I would link in the description box down below, you can check down there for all of that. And with all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!